Have you ever uncovered a massive family secret purely because someone didn't know how Bluetooth worked? I grew up right outside Chicago, raised completely by my dad. The story I was fed from day one was that my mom just packed up and left when I was 7. He told me she couldn't handle the pressure of being a parent. So naturally, I grew up resenting her. I ignored the few birthday cards she managed to send, blocked her on social media the second I got a phone. To me, my dad was an absolute saint. He was the guy working brutal 50-hour weeks at a manufacturing plant just to make sure I had travel baseball gear and a decent car for prom. Fast forward to last winter. I'm 23 now. Dad just bought this incredibly nice, low-mileage F-150. He's super proud of it, but he is completely hopeless with technology. He tosses me the keys after dinner and asks me to go out to the driveway to sync his iPhone to the truck's screen. I get in, turn the engine on, and his phone connects instantly. If you use Apple CarPlay, you know it sometimes just randomly resumes whatever audio was open last. The speakers kick on, but it's not music, it's a voicemail. A woman's voice fills the truck. She sounds completely exhausted, kind of shaky. I just wired the $3,000 for his spring semester housing. Please, David, you promised if I paid for this year, you'd finally let me come to his graduation. Please just tell him I want to see him. I just sat there. The heater was blasting, but I felt completely numb. It was my mom. I grabbed his unlocked phone off the center console. I opened his phone app. The voicemail was from a contact saved as "Do Not Answer Legal." I clicked over to their text messages. I started scrolling and scrolling. It went back years. She never abandoned us. When I was 7, she went through severe postpartum depression after a miscarriage and spent a month in an inpatient facility. My dad used that absence to quietly file for emergency sole custody. He told her if she ever tried to fight him in court, he'd use her medical records to prove she was unstable and make sure she never saw me again. For 15 years, he was basically extorting her. She funded my entire life from a distance just to stay on his good side, hoping he'd eventually let her back in. The baseball tournaments, the car, my college degree. She paid for all of it, and he took the credit, all while telling me she didn't care enough to stick around. I looked up through the windshield. My dad was walking out the front door, wearing his favorite Bears hoodie, holding 2 mugs of coffee. He had this big, proud smile on his face. He tapped on the driver's side glass and gave me a thumbs up, mouthing to ask if I got it working. I didn't unlock the door. I just sat there staring at the man who stole my mother from me, inside a truck she definitely paid for.